everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Dema Tutorials. Dema Tutorials, as already know, is an education channel on YouTube, Facebook, and on TikTok. And Dema Tutorials is all about helping students excel in their exams. I'm here to help you achieve your academic goals. That's why I am here. Today, I want us to start lessons on pursuing past questions. We have part jump. So the next thing is to prepare for Post-UTME. The goal is to get admission, right? That's the main goal, to get admission. So let's start preparing for Post-UTME. We don't have the luxury of time. Okay, so let's start preparing for Post-UTME. I'm going to be bringing different lessons on different schools pursuing past questions. I already have some on this channel. I'll be bringing more this year. I'm going to be focusing on UNILAG today. Now, if UNILAG is not a post-UTME university, I encourage you to watch the video to the end, because there's one of the questions we'll be looking at today you may see in your own exam, okay, in your own prospective schools exam. So it's important to watch the video to the end. Now, I'm saying this because sometimes many schools do not repeat past questions, and sometimes they do. So it's important to gain as much knowledge as you can gain on all your subjects. Okay, make sure you study hard for this exam. You should actually do better in your Post-UTME. You should do better in your Post-UTME because you have more time to gain more knowledge. So today we're going to be looking at UNILAG Post-UTME past questions. Select the word that has the same consonant sound as one represented by the letter on the line. We have laugh. Okay, now you have to choose the option that contains O, the sound O. Now you have option A, half. The L in half is silent. It's not half, it's half. No O sound. Okay, so it's half, not half. The L in half is silent, so it's not the correct answer. Option B, have woof. The L in woof is pronounced. Okay, so it's woof. The L in woof is pronounced. So this is the correct answer. It contains the O sound just like you have in laugh. So option B is the correct answer. Option C rather, we have walk. Now the A L in walk is pronounced or. So it's incorrect. The L is silent. The L in talk is silent as well. So the L is not pronounced. Option B, like I said, wolf is the correct answer. Now let's look at the next question. We have rego. Now the E in rego is pronounced E. Now for those of you who don't already have a copy of my book, Oral English Guide for Senior Certificate Examinations, I encourage you to please get it, okay? Use the link that is in the comment section and in the description box to please go and get it. Or you can send me a WhatsApp message using the number that's on the screen to get a copy of it. If you are preparing for any exam that has anything to do with Oral English Guide is what you need to actually ace such exam. So if you need help with Oral English, get Oral English Guide. You will really be happy you did. Okay, you will really be happy you did. Option A, we have earn. We have a word that starts with E-A-R, okay, like earth, earn, etc. When you have E-A-R at the beginning of a monosyllable word, you're going to pronounce the E-A-R as okay? So earn has sound, which is not found in the word rego. And the underlined letter is E. So we are looking for an option that contains the long E sound. Now when you have letter E that is not pronounced as A. You know, many times you pronounce the letter E as A. Okay, you pronounce the letter E as A. Like in bed, set, in many words you pronounce the letter E as A. So we have the letter E that's been pronounced as the alphabet sound E. The right pronunciation is the long E sound E. Okay, so we have rego. So the E is pronounced E. It has the long E sound. So like I said, option A has R sound, so it's incorrect. Option B, you have bill. When you have I that is between two consonants and the I is pronounced E, okay, is the short A sound, just like you have a pin, beat, beats. You can think of so many of them. Okay, when you have I between two consonants. Now the I between two consonants in a monosyllable word will not have the letter E, the same letter E at the end. The I between two consonants indeed is pronounced E, short E, just like the I in bill. Okay, so option B is not correct. Option B has the short E sound. Now option C, we have being, like I just explained. When you have E, the letter E that is pronounced as the alphabet sound, it's going to have the long E sound, not the short E sound. Okay, So bean, B-E-A-N is pronounced bean. It has a long E sound. So option C is the correct answer. Option D, we have bread. The E in bread is pronounced E, not E. So option B is the correct answer. Now let's see the next one. In this question, fill the gap with the most appropriate option from the list provided. The newly appointed dash were sworn in at the capital city last week. The newly appointed dash were sworn in at the capital city last week. Now, this question has to do with compound nouns, okay, the pluralization of compound nouns. Now, in pluralizing compound nouns, that's making compound nouns plural, you have to look at the head word, that is the noun that is contained in the compound noun. Now, compound noun is two words or more than two words coming together to make a noun, to make the name of something, like toothpaste. Toothpaste is made up of tooth and paste, right? The two of them are used together as the name of the thing, toothpaste. So toothpaste is a compound noun. So we have a compound noun, and how do we pluralize? Now we have what we call the closed compound noun, we have open compound noun, we have hyphenated compound noun. Now closed compound noun, just like you have toothpaste, you don't leave a space between tooth and paste. Okay, write the two words together as a single word, right? So when you want to pluralize such word, you're going to add s at the end of the word. Okay, so the s will be after paste. Okay, you add s at the end of the word. Now we have open compound now, just like we have here, director generals, all of that. We have this an open compound now. Okay, open compound now is a compound noun that has a space between the two words. Now we have an open compound noun like this. To pluralize, we're going to look at the noun. Which of the words is a noun? Which of the words is a main noun? Okay, the word that is a noun in director general is director. Okay, that's the word that is a noun. Now, general is just an adjective that tells you more about the noun director. Okay, that is not maybe a division director, but a general director. Okay, so director general, the noun there is director, right? The noun there is director. So what I'm going to pluralize is director. Okay, so the plural marker s should go to director. Okay, should go to director. This is also applicable to hyphenated compound noun where you have a word. So we have a compound noun that contains hyphen, like sister-in-law. Okay, sister-in-law. Now in sister-in-law we have hyphen. Okay, sister hyphen in-law hyphen. So which word are you going to pluralize? You want to talk about more than one sister-in-law. We are going to pluralize sister because sister is a noun there. So it's not sister-in-law, so that sisters-in-law. Okay. So director general, the plural is directors general. Directors general. Okay, option D is the correct answer. Now option A, director generals is incorrect. B is possessive, so it's incorrect. Okay, we have the possessive apostrophe, and those apostrophes to do with possession owning something, so it's incorrect. Option C, director generals. Director generals is incorrect. Option D, we have directors general. So option D is the correct answer, like I said earlier. Okay, I hope you understood this explanation. We're going to be having Post-UTME online classes, and it's going to start next month, 16th of June, 2025. Please, if you want to join us, I encourage you to please join us early. Make sure you join us early so you wouldn't miss out on any lesson at all. Please join us early. The fee is 1,000 naira, just 1,000 naira per month. 1,000 naira per month per subject. Okay, you can register for the whole subject, 4 subjects that you're gonna take in the exam. You can register for 1, you can register for 2, you can register for 3. Okay, so the fee is 1,000 naira per subject per month. Okay, now let's move to the next one. The conference turned out to be dash. The conference turned out to be. The conference turned out to be dash. The conference turned out to be dash. 5 days, 5 days, 5 days, 5 days. Okay, which one is correct? Now I have videos on this particular type of question on YouTube. A lot of videos on this, and I also discussed it on Facebook and on TikTok. Okay, make sure you're following me on all the platforms. Make sure you're following me on all the platforms: TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Make sure you're following me. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook and follow me on TikTok. Okay, so you don't miss out on any lessons that I share. So this question is on compound additives in number. Compound additives in number. Now compound additive simply implies having two words come together to and make an adjective, just like we have a noun. Okay, the question I explained earlier, um, that has to do with compound nouns. Here we're talking about compound adjectives. Okay, when you have more than one word coming together to form an adjective, we call it compound adjective. Now we have a compound adjective. If part of the compound adjective is a noun, you're not going to pluralize it because the word is not functioning as a noun but as an adjective. That is, when you have a compound adjective, two words come together to describe a thing, to talk about a thing, to qualify a noun. Okay, when you have more than one word coming together to qualify a noun, you call it a compound adjective. And if the compound adjective contains a noun, you're not going to pluralize the noun. Okay, you're not going to pluralize the noun because the noun there is not functioning as a noun. We don't have singular and plural adjectives, right? So you're not going to pluralize the noun. Okay, you're going to leave the noun without the plural marker. Okay. Now you're going to say 5 days. It's 5 days. The content turned out to be 5 days. So option B is the correct answer, not option A, 5 days. None of them is correct except option B. Okay, so that'll be all for today, guys. That'll be all for today. I'll be bringing more lessons. I'll be bringing more lessons for you guys on this channel. I'm going to be bringing continuing lessons of different universities. Make sure you watch each and every one of them, whether it has to do with your prospective school or not. Make sure you keep watching, keep gaining knowledge, because you don't know where the patients will come from. Keep gaining knowledge and build your confidence for the exam. Okay, now we all for today. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah, before I go, so I want to use the opportunity to say a very big thank you to my teachers, my wonderful teachers who helped me achieve my goal with my 2025 Joint Test students. Now you guys are amazing. Honestly, you guys are amazing. You can imagine we had students who scored up 98 in some subjects, 98, 90s, 80s, 70s, in different subjects. I'm very grateful. Okay, thank you for your commitment. Thank you for all that you did. Okay, all the sacrifices, everything you did to help us achieve our common goal, which was to help the students in the exam, and they really did. With the help they did. Thank you very much. Okay, you guys are my MVPs. I don't joke with you at all. I don't joke with you guys at all. Thank you very much for all your effort. Okay, thank you and thank you.